Greetings, everyone. Check 1 2, check 1 2. How are we doing? Baroness, I'm so glad to see you, Gloria. It's been a while. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's give a couple minutes for everything to settle. I had a microphone crisis 3 minutes ago, but it was easily solved. May everything be as easily solved. I'm very excited about this. I'm actually shaking. I'm so excited. Sherry, yay! I'm so glad you made it. Happy new moon. Happy new moon, everybody. So I have to tell you what I did yesterday. I spent 8 hours recording a chant for today. Thank you. Yes, my Egyptian. I have my mat earrings on. And after that 8 hours, I did not have a completed thing. I have a lot more to learn about the Audacity platform, and I'm going to start again and do this chant. But the important thing is that in the course of recording all of these vocal tracks, it was about the goddess Sekhmet. In the course of recording it, I actually counted, each track and how many times I chanted her name. And so through those 8 hours yesterday, I chanted her name over 1,000 times. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, yeah. Now, those of you that don't know the goddess Sekhmet, she is a badass. She is one of the baddest asses of the goddesses. She's up there with Kali Ma and the Morrigan and all of the power goddesses. And she's the lion-headed goddess. So, of course, for the Lion's Gate, we're going to invoke the lion-headed goddess. And thank you, Gloria. Thank you. So let me... Okay. I don't want my microphone to be picking up the drumming because you're hearing it through my desktop, but I want to hear the drums too. So let me make sure I have everything here that I need to have. So today... the ritual that we're doing, the spell work, is not about having a candle or things to manipulate. It's going to be up here as a visualization. And the setting up of the temple, so we are going to set up an Egyptian ritual temple. And that and the quarter invocations are from a book called The Witch's Goddess by Janet and Stuart Farrer. And I give gratitude to them for it. Oops, hold on one second. I was missing my ring. Anyway, I want my ring to be part of this ritual. When Egyptian temples are created in ritual like this, they're not dispelled at the end. They're not banished. They're not taken down at the end of the ritual. They are allowed to stay until they want to go. Also, they're rectangular rather than circular. We will do our normal grounding and making the egg around us. So the quarter invocations are from the Witch's Goddess. The invocation of Sekhmet is from the goddess Sekhmet, the book The Goddess Sekhmet by Robert Masters. Fabulous book. You might find some of the invocation a little scary. She is the goddess of pestilence. She's the goddess of war. So you're thinking maybe, why do we need to invoke that? We've got plenty of it, but that's the whole point. We've got war and pestilence here already. We need the person that's in charge of those things to come here and get and take care of the idiots, right? So yes, we need her power for the things that we're dealing with. Also, I mean, she is a badass. I don't want to be too fluffy about this. I want to be very clear. You know, like with Green Tara, like the Morrigan, like Kali Ma, like, you know, Shekhemet herself. You are invoking power, and it will come. And so, you know, when we do our visualization and our grounding, and we make that egg of light around us, this is your shield and your filter. And it's up to you to ask your guides to be here and filter for you. And frankly, you know, the universe isn't going to offer anything to you that you're not ready to deal with. Or maybe it will. Maybe it will. But you can, you know, really recognize that egg as a shield and a filter, and ask your guides to run interference for you so that you can cope, you know. Nothing penetrates that shield except that which belongs to you. Remember, we say this, you know, nothing can come in here except that which is already mine. And so that protects you. But karma still happens. And when you invoke a badass like Shekhemet, and one of her attributes is courage, power and courage, you know, things may ripen, you know, whatever's ripe. Here's the thing. It's not going to make things happen before their time. It's going to bring the things that have ripened to your attention so that you can deal with them with this power that you're invoking. So although invoking badass goddesses can make some shit kick loose in your life, it's shit that needs to kick loose, and the invocation gives you the power to deal with those things. So that's it in a nice little wrap-up nutshell. And I also want to say that I offer this ritual sincerely and with a good heart and a good intent, and I ask that any omissions and mistakes be graciously forgiven. So mote it be. Are we ready? This might be a little bit quicker one than usual. I'm not going to do any cards. We're not going to do, you know, a prayer wheel. This is about spells. So I'm going to take myself out the picture, or at least mostly out of the picture. When we actually get into the invoking of the ritual, then I will really take myself out. Actually, I'm going to take myself out now. You will see I've got salt and water and music and light. These are offerings to the quarters. Just to give you a little idea, these things that are fanning out here are earrings. Those are some earrings that I just thought, wow, they make such great radiant, you know. So, and the offering here is an egg. So yes, there is an offering required in this ritual, and I think I want it to be just a little bit brighter. Okay, are we ready? Ready to rock and roll? Let's do it. Get yourself in a comfortable place. And whoopsie, the one thing I didn't do here, because I do want to offer perfume. So I'm going to bring myself back for just a second here. Let's light the charcoal, because I am going to offer some fire of Azrael. And I have smoke cleansed already today. I'm going to do it again, but I encourage you to light them if you got them. I'm doing things the slow and difficult way to light the sage. Oh, poo. All right, I'm going to do it the fast and easy way. Too late. There we go. So I offer you a smoke cleanse that by air and fire you be purified and charged, as is the case with this space. And then I offer you salt and water, so that by water and earth you may be blessed and made whole. Now, come down into your body, come down in, feel your skin. Lower your center of gravity down to the very base of your spine. All attention coming down into the very center, into your body. Feel gravity. The pull of gravity, and as you feel the pull, you feel your root chakra begin to open, and a cord, a tendril, a root of energy stretch down into the earth. Let it grow, grow, grow down into the soft, fertile black earth, and feel it anchor. Let's send out runners to the cardinal points today to anchor us very firmly and solidly in physical reality, keeping our body held to the earth and safe, helping us to drain off anything that would be too much for our system. And now feel the earth energy begin to rise up that root. Watch it spiraling up the cord, spiraling, spiraling in a double helix, and feel it when it connects with your root and begins to rise, pouring and flooding in, pouring into the base of your pelvis and rushing down your legs to the very tips of your toes in that double spiral, filling you up. And as your legs become filled with light, it begins to rise up through your belly and into your torso. Watch it swirl. Watch it sparkle, green and gold, living and clear and vibrant, up into your chest, up into your shoulders, and pouring down your arms. Feel the tip of each finger light up with this energy. Feel the chakras in the base of the bottoms of your feet and the palms of your hands begin to tingle. And as it fills your body, it also lights up all the other main chakras. The root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the brow, and the crown. Lit up and humming with earth energy. Let it move through all of your body, chasing out anything dark, dim, dull, heavy, anything that needs healing. Earth energy is drawn to it. And now, releasing your breath all the way and drawing in a big inhale, pulling up that earth energy, watching it get brighter and brighter and more intense and vibrant. Feel it sparkling inside you. Release the breath, hold the energy. And on the next inhale, turn up the volume again. Watch it getting more potent, more vibrant, more alive. Release the breath and hold the energy. And a third. Crank it to 11. Pull it up and feel it so bright and alive you almost can't stand it, and exhale through the crown. Feel the energy shooting out the crown and arcing down around. pouring in a beautiful living cascade, creating an egg of light around you. Sense it as it curves down all around your body, touches the earth, and embraces your cord. Feel the circuit up through the earth, through the body, out the crown and down around, back into the ground. And now opening up the crown of the head, feel the cosmic energy pouring in, blue and silver, the energy of the new moon, sun and moon in perfect conjunction and union. Pouring in energy of sun, energy of moon, energy of stars, energy of vast, limitless space. And as it pours in, it connects with earth energy, and they begin to spiral and spin together. Feel the cosmic energy pouring down your arms and down through your head and neck and into your chest and all the way down your legs to the tips of your toes, and then feel it connect with your root and travel down your cord till it connects with your egg, and let it rise up, enforcing this protection, this shield, this boundary, this filter. Reinforcing, and it comes up to the top again, and you feel it pour back out into space. Feel this circuit down from above, down through the body, down through the root, up through the egg, and back into space. Feel the gentle pull in both directions, keeping you firmly held, anchored, embraced, balanced. Take a moment now to call in your own guides and guardians, your own allies and ancestors to be present with you. Ask for their aid so that this powerful ritual may manifest for you in the highest manner, for the highest good, for your highest purpose. And now, held here in perfect balance, we begin our rite. Sega Udan, silence for the offering. Natarati Zima Katen, may the goddess bless our rite. Nephthys, Lady of the North, Lord Hapi, royal son of Horus, earth god and lord of the north, keeper and guardian of the lungs, with the casting of this sacred salt, fertilize and sanctify this holy ground with your being, so that we may be strong in all things. Isis, Lady of the South, Lord Imset, royal son of Horus, water god and lord of the South, keeper and guardian of the liver, with the sprinkling of this sacred water, sanctify and cleanse this holy sanctum of all its impurities and the vanities of men. Selket, Lady of the West, Lord Kebesenuf, royal son of Horus, air god and lord of the West, keeper and guardian of the intestines, with the disturbance of air with this music, descend from your cardinal point, purify and sanctify the area of this holy sanctum. Nath, Lady of the East, Lord Dwamutef, royal son of Horus, fire god, and Lord of the East. Keeper and guardian of the stomach, with the burning of this ritual fire, the all-consuming element, sanctify and purify this temple from all violations. I offer to you this royal perfume, this holy incense. Please accept this gift and offering. And now give full attention as we invoke the goddess Sekhmet. As it was at Memphis, so be it now. Hear me, I beseech thee, O powerful one, Lady of Recht, Lady of Peket, Lady of Set, Lady of Rehesawi, Lady of Char and of Sehert, Mother in the horizon of heaven, in the boat of millions of years. Thou art the great defender, thou art overthrower of Ketu. Preserve us from the evil chamber of the souls of Hesra. Deliver us from the abode of fiends. O thou who art Sekhmet, life-giver to the gods, Sekhmet, lady of flame, Sekhmet, great one of magic, Sekhmet, eternal is thy name. O hear me now, Sekhmet with lioness head, Sekhmet whose color is red, Sekhmet, daughter of Ra, Sekhmet, consort of Ta, Sekhmet, mighty is thy name. O hear me now. Sekhmet, goddess of pestilence, Sekhmet, goddess of wars, Sekhmet, queen of the wastelands, Sekhmet, terrible is thy name. O come to me. Sekhmet, destroyer of rebellions, Sekhmet, scorching eye of Ra, Sekhmet, protector, ruler, Sekhmet, holy is thy name. O reveal thyself to me. Sekhmet, mother of the gods, Sekhmet, mistress of the crowns, Sekhmet, thou art called only one, Sekhmet, beloved is thy name. Possess me now, O great one. Sekhmet, greater than Isis, Sekhmet, greater than Hathor, Sekhmet, greater than Basht, Sekhmet, greater than Mot, Sekhmet, mysterious is thy name. I am lost in mystery. Sekhmet, preeminent one, Sekhmet, light beyond darkness, Sekhmet, sovereign of her father, Sekhmet, hidden is thy name. Rapturous my dying, Lady of Unt, Lady of Manu, Lady of Sa, Lady of Tepneth, Lady of Heaven, thou art Ami Seshet, destroyer, upholder, thou art the terror before which fiends tremble, thou art lust, thou art life, ever-burning one. Tekaharesa pusarim kakarimet, Sefi perim hesra hapu chefe. Mistress of enchantments, source and word of power, forbidden is thy name. I am the sealed one. Do not consume us with thy fire, give us light. O Lady, mightier than the gods, adoration rises unto thee. All beings hail thee, O Lady, mightier than the gods. Preserved beyond death that secret name, O being called Sekhmet. At the throne of silence even, shall no more be spoken than encircling one. I lose myself in thee. Now sinking into the body and feeling the presence of the great goddess Sekhmet, bathed in warmth and golden light, you see before you a massive gate, strong, shining, wrought of solid gold and encrusted with gems and jewels. that shine and flash 1,000 rainbows. The doors to the gate are closed, shining like a mirror. At the top is the lion head of the goddess, the sun disk atop her head. The cobra Uraeus rises, hood spread. You see the goddess's mane moving and her eyes alive. As you gaze up at them at the top of this huge, tall gate, you begin to feel a pulsing at your solar plexus. You begin to perceive a spot of golden light beating and pulsing like a living thing. And as you turn your attention to it, it begins to grow and spread until it fills the space within your body with warmth and radiance. You watch it grow, filling you up. And then you watch and feel as it begins to grow beyond the limits of your body, glowing, and then shining stronger and brighter. You feel it shining out from all of your pores, shining out of your eyes. You feel as if you were the sun itself, radiating light and warmth, touching every part of your life. Feel it continue to pulse like a beating heart of light, rays emanating in every direction. Feel the warmth radiating all around you. Golden, bright, pure and shining. Shining out like visible love, touching everything you perceive, everything you see. And as this light grows and strengthens in potency, you begin to feel within you a new strength, a new courage, even a sense of invincibility. But it is not a sense that you cannot be defeated. Rather, you feel as though the possibility of defeat no longer matters. That with this light filling you up, no challenge is too steep or too difficult to turn you away from your purpose in this life. You feel the strength to encounter whatever comes your way, with courage, with power, with purpose. Feel the possibility of failure, the fear of defeat, shrinking. Feel the light within you burning it away, to a cinder. Feel the strong sense of courage, strength, and determination filling you up until you are overflowing with the potent life force of creative magic. Bathe in this light. Bathe in this power. Like the sun touching your skin, you feel the power of creative magic warm you, and you feel it being absorbed into your body. Even as it shines out from your solar plexus. And you now begin to notice that somehow your body has grown, and you are now almost eye to eye with Shekhemet's lion head at the top of the gate. You see her golden eyes gazing at you, penetrating into the depths of your soul. And though it seems impossible, you feel yourself filled with even more power, even more strength, even more courage and purpose. You walk towards the gate, and as you look into the golden mirror of the doors, you see not your own face, but the goddess's face looking back at you. She is looking out through your eyes, entranced with her own almost unbearable beauty. As you look at her glorious countenance, you recognize her in yourself, and you feel a surge of power. And the light reflecting from the doors, reflecting off of you, is almost blinding, yet you feel you can look right into it. You have become the light of Shekhemet, the light of the blazing sun. You feel the strongest motivation now to take your life in your own hands, every part of it, the easy and the difficult, the loved and the hated, and steer it towards your highest holy purpose. And now, as you feel this motivation, you watch the doors split and swing out, opening on the landscape of your entire life. As you look on the familiar with your new goddess consciousness, you now recognize that you have always been on this path of becoming. And you realize that walking through the Lion's Gate is not you walking through this powerful gate into a new place, but rather the goddess herself walking through the gate in your body and into your life, bringing her beauty, her courage, and her power. And now, lion head held high, the goddess shining in and around your own earthly body. You take a step and walk through the gate. As you enter into the familiar landscape of your earthly life, you feel the goddess's image begin to fade, growing smaller until it is contained within your own body, down to that pulsing light at your solar plexus. And even though her image has faded, you still feel her strong, steadfast presence, a reflection of your own power, a permanent part of your own consciousness, your own being, your own individuality. And whenever you think of it, there is still the small, bright, golden light pulsing at your solar plexus, reminding you that you and the goddess Sekhmet are one. Filled with courage and power, bring to mind a situation in your life that requires these things. See it as it is now. See it, feel it, hear it, smell it, taste it. Bring its reality to the front of your mind, and then feeling that pulse at the solar plexus, looking out with Sekhmet's eyes, imagine how you will now move through this situation in union with the powerful goddess. Watch yourself standing in your truth, feeling your power, speaking your wisdom, making your magic, creating the change that is needed in this situation. Watch it transform under the golden rays of the goddess's gaze. See the situation transform. See it, hear it, feel it, smell it, taste it in its new, transformed state. In gratitude, release these images now. Have the feeling of satisfaction, problem solved, situation managed. And rest in the wonderful feeling of having the power and the consciousness, the purpose and the determination, the courage to change. And now you feel the lion inside you as you take a deep breath, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, a roar comes out, and with it, a sphere of golden sunlight flashes out, and you watch it spreading over every facet of your life, illuminating, encouraging, and empowering. See it touching everyone in your life. As you offer this freely to everyone, may they accept it in keeping with their highest good, in keeping with their personal will and karma. Now take a moment to ask a question of the goddess, knowing you carry her wisdom inside you. Anything you need to know about, you can ask. You may receive her wisdom now, or a little bit later today, or even in a dream. Just rest in the knowing that it will come in its own time, in its perfect time, bringing a strong and sure sense of deep knowing. Now take another breath. And as you exhale, thank the goddess for her presence in your life. Thank her for your life, for this life, and the awareness you've been given in it. Thank her for the power to create change and the courage to do it. And now take another breath. And as you exhale, you feel all images, ideas, and sensations fading as you return to your own physical body and feel yourself on solid ground. Take a moment to allow any excess energy to leave your body, keeping whatever you need for your own highest good. And now return your consciousness to the room you're in and the surface you're resting on. And open your eyes. You take a couple minutes to come on back. The temple remains and will fade on its own time. And I am going to go grab some cards. Be right back. Are we back? And of course now you know you carry this temple inside you. So if you would like, later on, or right after we close up here, which will be very soon, you may continue your own ritual. And I am asking the goddess, hold on, with another offering of Fire of Azrael. Hey, check in everybody, did I lose ya? course, you know that you will have this as a video that you can go back anytime. All right, Gloria. Will they let me do this? They don't want to. Okay. They're telling me to cut them 3 times. And then we will look at what's at the base. Life restored is at the base. Priestess of the Phoenix. Howdy. And underneath it we have the Merkaba, Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. So, hey, thanks. All right. Message from the goddess. We have High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis or Sekhmet. We have Divine Sun Child. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. And we have Initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. All right. Well, I mean, is there much to say here? The High Priestess, the mysteries revealed. This is the call to keep one foot in those mysteries as we move through life on the ordinary level. Scoot myself over a little bit so you can see her. All right, let's look these up. Okay. The High Priestess, Lady Isis, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. Provided the guidance in these spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing. Even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation, but you will in time, and possibly much sooner than you realize. All right, I'm gonna read the italic part here as well. Hi, Baby Joe. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, Samantha, you made it back. Yay, yeah, well, phew, right. She's a badass, you guys. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that's on its way. So this is about mysteries revealed. Then we have Divine Sun Child, as we're shining like the sun. Anybody getting hot flashes? Okay. Blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, flow to you now, beloved initiate. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits and let your light burn bright and without veil. Just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the Sun Falcon herald the time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. As you step through the Lion's Gate. And the third one is Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. When you remember, Ra is Sekhmet's father. When you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. Whilst the scorching heat of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis with compassion and cleverness will protect you from burning and instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Ra. And when you yourself are burning with the light of the sun, nothing can burn you. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. So, awesome messages there. They want me to peek here. Divine Sisterhood, that's true. Key of Life. Healing the Divine Masculine. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. So that's one thing that I would like to ask for the collective, is the energies, the power of Sekhmet to come to bring the men into balance with their own power, to release this power over paradigm that is our legacy, has come down to us through patriarchal history, and that they begin to feel this true power again, this power in balance, this power of their own creativity, of their own self-expression. All right. Anybody got any? I'm checking messages here. Anybody have anything to share that you experienced? One more card? Okay. Which pile am I taking it from? I'm just going to cut one of the piles. Which pile? I have to wait for the answer now. I see that I just said that live. All right. Waiting for Samantha to reply. I wish there wasn't such a lag. I mean, it's not like we have sensors waiting for me to say, fuck or something. Bleep it out. The middle one. Okay, I was feeling that too. All right, one more, please. Soul retrieval. Oh my. Deep healing, deep soul healing with the goddess. Yes'm. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, as well as the opening of gifts and soul abilities you did not know you had. I'm going to read this whole thing, okay? Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past, in traumatic experiences and in relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? And here's how it happens as well. It happens through shame and guilt. When, we have behaved in when our lesser self, we have let our lesser self take the wheel. We can feel shame about our actions, shame and guilt. And so we want to distance ourselves, and we can split that part of our soul off and push it away. I don't want to feel that shame and guilt. And so to reclaim it, you have to make amends and reparations. This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked and the pieces of self to be reclaimed and restored to the soul. Master healer and goddess of deep soul restoration, the Lady Isis now guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your own soul. And we can replace Isis with Sekhmet, It's all part of the great goddess. The time has come for you to take yourself entirely into your own possession, to call back your soul from trauma in this lifetime and others, to give yourself back to yourself wholly and completely. In doing so, your life will flourish, infused with greater energy into beautiful new expression. Isis calls the soul back into wholeness again, Her passion, determination, and unfailing love for her beloved Osiris restored him from a dismembered, distorted, and fractured self into a whole divine masculine being once more. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval guides you to forgive and reclaim your own power and energy in totality now, even if the trapped energy is so unconscious that you do not even know that you're missing part of yourself. Searching for any inner places that feel incomplete or draining is a way to commence the process of soul retrieval. Forgiveness can be a good place to begin the work more consciously. This is hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justified in what we feel or perceive, and we don't want to be harmed again by allowing inappropriate behavior. In the action of forgiveness, you are simply reclaiming your energy from the situation. Remember, I will no longer live in reference to this person or experience, so that it is at your disposal instead of being trapped in their energy field. What is most likely to occur is that the person, place, or situation will simply fall away from your life and be released. You will not be opening yourself up to attack. You will be wiser and stronger for your forgiveness and the ability that forgiveness gives you to reclaim your spirit. You will have more energy, and with no further effort, you will actually move on, not just in mind or body, but in spirit. Wrapping up karmic business. This oracle also indicates you have healing ability and that you are capable of channeling soul energy to help others forgive and reclaim their spirit too. The more you base your work in unconditional love, which is the true nature of the soul, the more powerful your work will become for yourself and for others in service. Your healing gift is quite deep, and if you're interested in working in a healing capacity with others or wondering if this is the right calling for you, then this card serves as confirmation for you. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval also brings a special message for healers. Sometimes in your deep work with others, your desire to be of service can drain you if you're not carefully cleansing your energy field. And being grounded first, grounded. One of the things, so you have the egg around you, so that's a filter. Anything that hits that, you can perceive it, and then it goes down into the earth. It follows the egg down into the earth, grounding, right? Or, depending on the energy and depending on, the nature of your egg, if you put a hard shell on it, it can bounce right off. Just bounce right off and back to the person that sent it, right? You can put a mirror coating on the outside of your egg if you need to. Where did I end here? The more powerful, your healing gift is quite deep. And if you're interested in working in a healing capacity with others or wondering if this is the right calling for you, then this card serves as confirmation for you. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval also brings a special message for healers. Sometimes in your deep work with others, your desire to be of... Oh, I already read that. Sorry. If you have pulled this card together with the Pyramid of Light or the Pillar of Light cards, then you're encouraged to do swift and thorough psychic and spiritual cleansing each evening and morning for the next several weeks until you feel more of yourself again. You will notice the thoughts and feelings of others becoming less intrusive. This is unconditionally loving. Your clients will gain more strength in learning to feed their own energy field rather than feeding off yours, and you will gain more strength in this process too. It can be hard work to change patterns of professional and energetic dependency, but it is worth the effort so that you do not become drained and unable to continue your path as a healer. This guidance applies equally to those that are not formal healers but tend to attract those seeking guidance and support informally into their lives. All right. My friends, again, carry this energy with you as long as you want to. Make sure, at the very least, before you go to bed tonight, that you get your hands and feet on solid ground and do a drain, because we invoked massive energy and it can make for sleepless times, even though we're doing it in the middle of the afternoon. But you can wait, go through your day, use this energy. There's a lot for you to use, right? And, journal about any information that comes. Present, past life and ancestry, yep. Pull it all home, absolutely. And that's what Sekhmet is here for. Not only does she give you the courage and the power and the motivation to take care of what you need to take care of, but she also just strengthens your spirit. And I mean, that courage will allow you to face the wounded places where you need to reclaim. So she gives you the courage to face those places that are painful. And, you know, anytime you're going into a situation, if you want to, you know, work on those things, bring her with you. She's in you now. Just bring her with you. Okay? All right. Thank you, everybody. Again, happy new moon. Happy Lionsgate. Feel yourself roar. Go out and create something fabulous. I'm not going to work on the chant again today because I am worn out, but I am grateful for the presence of the goddess in my life, and I'm grateful for your presence in my life as well. If you feel so moved, there are 2 links down below that you can send me a donation to support my work. I bless you and thank you for every single penny. No donation is too small. It's the energy exchange. It completes the circle, and I bless you for it. All right, you guys, have a blessed rest of your day. Enjoy yourselves, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Blessed be.